It's from the Watcher to Madam Photography. Huh, are they with the Juggernaut Collective? Subject concerning file request. I got what files I could on the subject without raising any alarms. They're not as recent as the visitor wanted, but it will have to do for now. Bad day. Dropped my PSEC. It's clean, don't worry. I guess it's a weapon. But I thought I had eyes on me, so... Oh, pocket secretary. That's what PSEC is. Dropped my PSEC. It's clean, don't worry. But I thought I had eyes on me, so left the files in the safe in the apartment instead. Let the visitor know that the code to the safe is 3608. We already got these files in her apartment. We hacked into it and found Jensen's medical files in there. She said she dropped, or he, whoever the Watcher is, said they dropped their PSEC. This is the pocket secretary, I bet, that we found in Praha-Dovos, in right outside of TF-29's entrance. I bet that's what that is. Oh my gosh. So we acquired another code that we don't need because we've already been in there. But what is the story with this, man? So there's still this business here that I don't understand. And I have tried looking for these things, but haven't had any luck at all. And I don't know what they mean. Look, there's a picture of the limb clinic there. I don't know why. Yeah, there's another J there. Up there. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with this stuff. Huh. There's Zelen. That's where Jensen lives. So they've been following him to his apartment, most probably. Yeah. I don't, this line right here in the center of the screen, that's kind of the front door to Jensen's apartment, and you can follow the line up there, and that's a picture of Jensen's apartment. These two are pictures of his apartment. This line here goes down to here, and for whatever reason there's just a recycle thing with the J by it. Don't quite understand what's up with that, or what that has to do with Jensen. Here is a picture of, can't tell what that is. I don't think that's Praha-Dovos. It's something here on this side of town. Yeah, I don't know the purpose of that, the importance of it. This one here is pointing here. Huh. Man, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm really missing something cool. I don't want to miss cool stuff, man. Something under here. Credit chip. Alright, that pretty much covers that. Huh. So, I guess, yeah, this is Madam Photography, and I guess they're a part of the Juggernaut Collective, maybe? Maybe the Juggernaut Collective is keeping an eye on Jensen? I'm not sure. Pretty crazy, man. Oh, actually, that's her apartment right up there. I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, Madam Photography's apartment is right up there. That's it. Let's see, I'll show you. So... Actually, this isn't it, is it? Or is it? Whose apartment is this? This is... Yeah, this is Madam Photography's apartment. Okay. Yeah. Huh. So this is not the apartment that had pictures of Jensen in it. Because there's a different apartment somewhere that had pictures of Jensen and Alex in it. I thought it was this apartment, but apparently not, huh? See if I missed anything in here. Doesn't look like it. This is the safe. Huh, interesting. That, I think Jensen's stuff is still in it, yeah. Looks like I can't interact with it anymore, or can I? I can't. So we already looked at that. We can't take it with us for some reason, but that, see, A. Jensen. That's his medical files and stuff. We can't take them with us. I don't know why. But we were able to look at them earlier. But pretty crazy stuff, man. Not sure what's going on here. Okay, well good. I'm glad we came in here. So we looked through those lockers. So many places to explore. Cool. I like it. I like it. Alright. So there's Prahadovos. Oh, I'm going to run back and sell this stuff I just picked up, and then we'll continue. Alright, sold off my excess stuff. And we will now run over to the puppet shop, unless something else distracts me on the way, which is very possible. I believe this is it. Here's the workshop. We've already been in here. Already looked around. Guess this guy is he back here? Oh, there's somebody standing down there.
I can't just take time.
Oh, darn it.
Look, I gotta go. I'll call you later.
I wanted to listen in, but I got too close.
Nothing I can't handle. We're just waiting on Chikane.
So tell me about this new lead then. The Intellicam footage.
State police dropped it off this morning, badly corrupted. But Cheng worked his magic and managed to recover some images. They show an org in a yellow hoodie, dropping bags where each bomb went off.
You ran facial recognition? Got an ID?
Couldn't see his face. But the bags are the same ones used by Talos Rucker and his aid workers in the Utulek Complex.
That's a stretch.
3 bombings in Prague in 6 months, Jensen. All of them after the leader of ARC took up residence in that ghetto. Rucker needs to answer for these attacks. Here's Chikane now.
Cool.
Am I late? Are you too early?
You're right on time. Agent Jensen was just agreeing that we need to bring Rucker in.
Quick snatch and grab. Should be easy enough.
So we've already decided he's guilty?
We just need to talk to him on our terms, not when he's surrounded by fanatics. Getting into Gollum isn't the problem. Reaching Rucker is. Ark territory is fiercely defended. No one sets foot in there.
Not even the state police?
They can't.
Rucker wasn't forced into Gollum City. He bought his way in.
Blackmailed would be more apt. He threatened to go public with evidence of a humanitarian crisis. One that the United Nations Security Council had swept under the rug.
Got them to force the Czech government to hand over part of the Utulek Complex to him. A little bit of hush real estate, so to speak.
He stays quiet and guarantees safety for himself and his followers. Smart. So how do I get in?
I've made a deal with an Ark prospect named Tibor Sokol. Promised to get his family out of the complex, so long as he gets you past Ark's checkpoints.
You trust him?
We have to. It's that or nothing. Sokol will meet you at an apartment in the housing district. Number 237. Any questions?
Oh, I've got questions. Let's talk a little bit about Rucker.
You ask me. Rucker sounds more like a savvy politician than a terrorist.
These days, lines tend to be blurred.
But Rucker was a highly respected doctor, with no military training. What am I missing here?
Rucker is a man of deeply held convictions, with an unshakable belief in his own righteousness. Doesn't take much to push a man like that to terrorism.
Man's a zealot.
He's a suspect. Just bring him in.
Okay, let's talk about the terror attacks.
You really believe Ark is responsible for these attacks? For all of them?
Ark has had the means, motive, and opportunity every time.
Even Dubai? Rucker and the Coalition are still confined to Gollum City. They have a heavy police presence keeping an eye on them.
Gollum isn't a concentration camp. You grease the right palms, you can get the papers you need to come and go.
I find that hard to believe.
So get me the evidence to prove otherwise. Get to Talos Rucker and bring him in, Agent.
Oh, got it, boss.
Let's get this over with.
Let me know when you've got Rucker.
Goddamn, Jensen. Every time I look at you, I can't believe the amount of jewelry you've got on. Tell me, how's that aftermarket shit working out for you?
Never better. Maybe you should reconsider. What with that limp?
No. I like my limp. Keeps me honest. You ready to light out?
Let's talk to him a little bit here. We can talk to him about his experience.
You're my only backup on this one. Before we leave, I'd like to know you've actually got my back.
Trust me. I flew 10 years in the SAAF and 5 in the private sector moving corporate heads. And in all that time, I've never lost a fare.
How many years with TF-29?
2, which is a year and a half longer than you from what I understand. So you want to keep talking resumes, waste more of our time? Or will you trust me to get the job done?
Let's see. Not yet. I still have some things I need to take care of, or I'm ready. I think we're ready. I think we are. I think we've pretty much done everything we can do here that I'm aware of anyway. So let's do this.
Let's do this.
Good. Strap in.
But still we have no answers. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Dr. Talos Rucker, the leader of ARC, posted a letter condemning the attack. Sources close to the investigation, however, tell me that Rucker and ARC may be behind it after all. I don't know about you folks, but with the upcoming...
Interesting pre-game ritual you've got there. You getting pissed enough to end this guy yet?
I got a no-kill order.
Is that right? Would have thought he'd done enough to warrant extreme prejudice.
How far out are we?
Coming up on it now. Not many spots I can set her down. You got a preference?
Get as close to the ground as you can. I'll take it from there.
Whatever you say, boss. Jensen, still got all your parts together?
I'm fine. How close did you get me to our contact's location? Housing Unit 237.
Jesus, Jensen, I didn't put you on his doorstep. Residential sector should be just ahead of you. Me, I'm gonna switch to autopilot, have a coffee. Let me know if things get interesting.
Well, look at this place. Holy cow. So this is the Utulek Complex. We have a new objective. Our objective... I don't think my computer likes this part of the game. It's running pretty chuggy. The Rucker extraction. Mission briefing. Miller claims the Augmented Rights Coalition planned both the attack in Prague and the ambush in Dubai. But the recording Alex played for me suggests ARC is being set up. Only their leader, Dr. Talos Rucker, can tell us the truth, provided I can bring him in for questioning. The objective details go to Sokol's apartment. Miller made a deal with Tibor Sokol, one of ARC's newest members, to help me get inside their territory. Sokol is waiting for me in a residential section of the Utulek Complex at Housing Unit 237. If we look at it on the map here, it's here in the Mir Flats. Where are we on this thing? Jensen is on level 4 over here. So we're not Doesn't look like we're too far away, really. We just need to kind of go down here and turn left. And then somehow make it down to a level 3. Maybe these are stairs here. And take these stairs down. And we'll be right there, man. No problem. But I think you know that I'm not going to make a beeline there. We're going to look around, see if we can find some more side missions. And explore as much of this place as we can. And hopefully my computer won't blow up. Yeah. So we got a dude lying here. We got some crafting parts. Yeah, pick that up, whatever. What's going on over here?
There was more I could do right now.
Oh my. Does this dude like have no arms? I guess he has one arm, even though part of his arm is kind of melted into that floor there. What's up, civilian?
This isn't a place for humans to live. This is a fucking zoo!
Is there anything I can do to make you more
Can you believe I listened to them? That I came here, willingly. What a fool! I should have killed them when they came to my home.
Please, I just want to sleep, alright? Just let me sleep.
What's with all the people missing limbs here?
Let me alone. Sleeping.
Alright, fine, sleep.
This is unacceptable.
How can they let this go on?
So this is a pretty crappy place here. At least it looks like it. Pretty crappy. She's sleeping. Leave me alone, she says.
I'm busy.
Alright. You look busy.
I can't seem to get warm. I can't keep living.
Here's some painkillers that I'm going to take from these people. Because I'm despicable. Hey, what's up, Dr. Martine Onziema?
I don't suppose you've got any neuropazine you can spare, do you?
Gosh. Refuse. No, I'm sorry, I don't. Barter. I have what you're looking for, but new pause isn't cheap, nor is it easy to come by or give. Here, looks like these people need it more than I do. Well, I'm not going to refuse. I do have a lot of neuropazine. I mean, I have so much that I've got a bunch of it back in his apartment in Prague. But what could we get for it? Maybe we get some information or something? I don't want any money from her, but maybe she'll have information.
I have what you're looking for. But new pause isn't cheap. Nor is it easy to come by.
Fresh off the boat and already fitting in. Fine. The cash is a pretty scarce resource around here. I prefer dealing in information.
What kind of information?
Give me the neuropazine first, and we'll see.
Fine.
Here. Now what have you got for me?
There's a so-called market in this complex. On your way to it, you'll probably see some storage units.
I'm listening.
One of them belonged to a patient of mine. A freedom fighter. Who no longer needs it. You might find something useful inside. Here's the code.
I'll check it out.
Word of advice? You might want to keep a low profile tonight. Golem City can be sketchy in the best of times. This definitely isn't one of them.
Why? What's happened?
Haven't you heard? Terrorists try to blow up Rizika Station. And even though people here couldn't have had anything to do with it, the cops need someone to blame.
Cops. We could say, where I come from, cops are supposed to be the good guys. Or we could say ARC. These cops, they're looking for members of ARC? Yeah, let's ask this.
These cops. They're looking for members of ARC?
We're all members of ARC to them, one way or another. And some of us may have even done bad things, but not the kind of things the rest of the world says we've done.
Sounds like you support ARC.
Why shouldn't I? The Augmented Rights Coalition was started with the best of intentions, as a non-violent way to confront injustices and advance the cause of augmented rights.
Okay. But in my experience, the best of intentions often go awry.
That may be true, but right now Talos Rucker and ARC are the only things keeping people in Golem alive. Trust me, they're the good guys.
Well, I guess we'll get to talk about all this stuff, maybe. Let's talk about Rucker.
I'm getting the impression that you see Ark and Talos Rucker as some kind of augmented Robin Hoods. How well do you know the man?
I met Talos years ago in India. We were both humanitarian aid volunteers back then.
Is he a good man? The press paints him as a narcissist.
He has his faults, but I wouldn't believe everything you see on Pakistan news.
Does he visit this area of the complex much?
You know, you've been asking me an awful lot of questions.
We could justify, deflect, or feign innocence. Justify, we could say, it's just that I heard Rucker didn't get augmented voluntarily, so I'm wondering how that kind of experience colors a man's perspective around people who did. We could deflect by saying, did I do something to offend you, Doc? Because that wasn't my intention. Or we could feign innocence. This is my new home. It's a lot to take in at once. I was just looking for a few pointers. Well, I didn't want to offend her.
Did I do something to offend you, Doc? Because that wasn't my intention.
Maybe not, but it sounds like you're fishing for information on the only man who's holding this place together. So you can't blame me for being cautious.
I'm asking precisely because I know how important he is. You seem to think highly of him.
I admire his idealism. He believes people will usually do the right thing. They just need to discover what it is.
And that includes arming yourself when the rest of the world turns against you.
Talos has fought Ark's armament every step of the way. He still fights it. But don't listen to me. Listen to his daily broadcasts. They'll tell you everything you need to know.
Daily broadcasts, huh? Well, let's go ahead and say this since we can.
Where I come from, cops are supposed to be the good guys.
What planet is that? Because where I come from, the police have been militarizing for years, wasting money and inciting deep levels of mistrust between them and the very people they're supposed to protect.
Is that what's happening in Gollum City?
It's happening all over the place. The cops in Gollum are a special breed. They control everything here. Food, drugs, neuropazine, and not all of them think very highly of us Arks.
Goodbye.
I see. Well, thanks for the warning, Doc.
I hope you'll take it to heart.
Oh, she gave us a pocket secretary. This was originally from Hanaya Darzi to Dr. Martine Onziema. That's her. Lex passed away. Doctor, thanks for trying to help me and Lex. I really appreciate you. Really appreciate what you tried to do, but we lost him yesterday. I know people telling me at least he's not suffering anymore is supposed to make me feel better, but it doesn't. It's not their fault. They're just trying to be nice, I suppose, but I feel awful that I want to scream in their faces when they tell me that. I miss him so much. I don't want to be alone in this place. I just wanted you to know that people like you are the only reason I keep going, and I hope you have better luck trying to get more medicines like you want. If it helps, Lex had some stuff he was keeping in a locker near the market. It looked like some machine parts or something, maybe bullets? I don't want anything like that. You can open it with 2046. Maybe you could use them to give to Ark for more food or medicines, like you were saying you wanted to. Hanaya Darzi. Well, that was certainly worth a little bit of neuropazine there. So it was good that we stopped to talk to her.